It's always hard to know whenever we go live.
Why? It says you're live right on the computer.
But there's like a bit of a countdown, so it's always like tentative. I also started that weird. It's always hard to know whenever you go live.
I was wondering where you were from.
Hi, I don't know. Hey everybody. So right off the bat, we have Rodney saying, hello, Brennan and Roy. Happy New Year. May 2023 be blessed and fantastic year for you both. Be a blessed and fantastic year for you both. Love the content. Austin says hello. Okay, so what we're going to do today is a couple different things, as you could probably tell by the title. So I've accumulated some mail that I'd like to open up. Just some mail that I think we've gotten since Christmas and like leading up until Christmas, and then I went to check today. So this is all of the mail, the letters, the postcards that we received leading up until New Year's. Hello, everybody else. Hello, Ray Does Disney. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Dominic. Hello, Paul. I'm trying to be better about actually interacting with people because every time we do a live stream, I'm always self-conscious whenever we're done with the live stream where I'm like, I didn't really say anything to anybody.
Or just New Year,
everyone for being here. Happy New Year. We are indeed kind of matching right now because Brennan put it on, and I have one that's like similar, and I was like, should I match you? Could that be fun? So I decided to go ahead and match it. We still have all of our Christmas decorations up, which should be going down here probably within the week. But again, yeah, speaking of Christmas, just as everybody's sort of showing up, again, hello, very random live stream that we're doing today, but
in the middle of a Thursday.
This is just, it's a live stream that I wanted to do just to kind of complete our Christmas New Year's experience and then just sort of transition finally officially into 2023. Yeah. So getting to do what we're doing today in terms of just going through all of this mail and then doing some fun gingerbread houses, cookie houses that we got a while ago.
And we forgot to do for Christmas, so we're doing them now.
Yes. Hello, everybody else. We have our live chat over here. I'm going to go and zoom in on that. Hello, Artemis. Hello, Ben Jam. Hello, PKS815. And then Jabberoni. Hello, Jabber. Wishing you a wonderful 2023. Rodney, everyone, if you super chat in advance, thank you so much for that. That is very encouraging. It is nice. And it goes a long way. And just in terms of just emotionally supporting the channel. 2023, riding all the rides at Universal Islands again in one day from Belowy. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
That was something to take advantage of just when they were a little bit slower, just all of the parks in general. So I don't know. It's worth a try, but I already know just in advance that it's not going to happen. So we'll figure that out once we get there. Hello, Artemis. Thank you for the super. Is this a super chat or a super sticker? I don't know anymore.
I think it's a sticker.
It's really cute.
It is really cute.
Yeah. So anybody, thank you. Anyway, thank you to anybody that does super chat or super sticker. You do not have to do that by any means. I'm just very appreciative of that.
Yeah.
Easily. Like we would still do what we do without.
I was just trying to make it a little bit smaller.
Oh, I don't think you can. You can try. Brenda's trying to do the.
There we go. That's all I need.
Okay, cool. We're trying to like monitor the chat. We have our microphone over here. We're not using like the main microphones. What do you think of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet from Austin? I haven't played them yet. My brother Dennis, he has Violet. He got it for Christmas, and he loves it a lot. And I was actually thinking that I was going to, because I don't have a Nintendo Switch. And my brother Travis sent me like a picture. He went to Costco and they had an entire display of Nintendo Switch Scarlet and Violet Pokemon bundles. And he was like, do you have a Switch? And I was like, no, I don't. And then he did not get me a Switch for Christmas. So Travis, you really got me on that one.
Poop head.
I was really thinking I was going to get a Nintendo Switch, which is like presumptuous because they're very expensive.
Yeah.
But he was just like, do you have one of these? They're at Costco right now in a bundle, Oh well. Hello, Paul. Candace and we love your adventures. Well, hello to you. Thank you so much for coming along with us on our adventures. Yeah. And then Cody Walla with another super sticker. Thank you again. Just sending money over the internet is just, it'll never not feel
Is
weird.
Allie doing a callback to one of the last live streams where somebody pretended to be Dennis the whole time?
I don't know. Right now, Dennis is in Pensacola with my parents. They just stayed at their beach house, and I think they just went to the spa. Mm-hmm. So Dennis has much better things to be doing right now.
That's right.
being in my live
She
stream.
is. And then that's right, Jabber's coming into town.
Yeah.
Oh, Jabber, I'm like crossing my fingers for you in these flights. Like flights recently have just been so terrible. So
Yeah.
your flight is in 4 hours.
Good luck. As long as you're not flying Spirit or Frontier or apparently Southwest.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had as much trouble as I've had with flights as I have in this past year. Just in the past 1 year, 3 of my flights, and I've only taken a few trips in the first place, have all been just completely canceled. The saving grace of this most previous trip that I took to Pensacola is that it was at least canceled
Allegiant.
before I went to the airport,
Yeah.
which when I flew Frontier, it was delayed and then canceled as I was at the gate. And you were there for that first time too.
Yeah.
And at least with Spirit, most recently, I just woke up and it was like, oh, your flight's been canceled. So then I had to kind of scramble and figure that out from there. But at least I didn't have to get to the airport and check my bag and then get to the gate. And then it was delayed and then canceled and all of that. So it worked out. It was just frustrating.
Hi, Alicia. We're glad you're here.
Yeah. Also, Rodney says, not sure, but have you vlogged Kennedy Space Center? We as a family did it a few times and we loved it. Would love to see your reaction on that. We want to go there. There are a lot of places that
You've been before, right?
Kennedy Space Center?
Yeah. I've been.
I'm pretty positive. I think it would have been a long time ago. Probably it was I don't think it's like a Boy Scout thing. I think, I don't know. It is very familiar. I think I've asked my mom and she says that we have gone and I don't remember. I know that Dennis did one of the super intense G-Force rides and he was just done. This was when he was very small. I don't know how he was allowed to ride it, but he was just horizontal on the ground for an hour and they had to bring him orange juice to resuscitate him or something.
I did it
because he
a long time ago.
He was so small and weak he couldn't reach the button to press the button to make it stop. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see them, but I'm using Brennan's lights back here, sort of.
So they're not doing what I was hoping that they would do, which is okay because I got them from Five Below. They were only a few bucks each, so I'm not upset about it. But I am happy that we were disappointed that they didn't work because that meant that
I never said I was disappointed.
Okay, well I was disappointed.
I like them,
but I was excited because it means that okay, this is something that Roy may really want to invest in. So it's a cool idea to spruce up the live stream. So
what they don't do is they don't have a stagnant, consistent color.
Yeah.
They just kind of oscillate between all of these random colors, and then if they don't
stay in sync.
Yeah, because you can try to start them at the exact same time, but they at some point will just start to just differentiate on their colors. But it's subtle and it's not. I don't think it's too distracting, or at least I hope not.
Yeah. I do want to give a disclaimer that if I'm checking my phone a lot, it's because Arlo is at the groomers right now. So if I get a phone call or whatever, if I have to leave in the middle of the stream, it's because I gotta go get the pup.
Yeah, I dropped him off earlier this morning, and he takes a long time at the groomers. They are very, very. I don't want to say slow. They're just they're patient with Arlo, so they take a long time to get him groomed.
Well, he has a lot of hairs.
He does. He's gonna look completely. Every time we take him in, he just goes from looking like a mop,
Mm-hmm.
And then
bye, Rodney. Drive safe.
Bye. I also wanted to scroll back up and say hello to Florida Panthers 2020,
Hello.
and then Aloha Jax,
Hello.
William Edis.
Hello.
Yeah. So hello everybody. Welcome to our stream. So we should probably go and get started.
Yeah.
I'm going to read everybody's letters. If you did send a letter and you don't want me to read it, generally I can sort of differentiate between if it's a little bit more personal, obviously, then I won't read that. But if it's just kind of general messages, just Merry Christmas and thanks for the videos this year, which are generally the letters or postcards that we get, then I'll read those. This one is a gift card. I mentioned this in a video. This was given to us by Magical Meg and her family. She's another vlogger. And
the nicest people.
It was wild. He just pulled it out of his backpack and he's like, I've been carrying this around in case I see you in the parks, which is just.
And here you guys are.
How does that work? How do you just carry something around? We're in the parks a lot, but just the chances of just that interaction where I could be at Magic Kingdom the same day, the exact same time as anyone, but that park is so massive. There's so many different chances where you could just be dancing around each other, riding different rides, eating different foods, and you'd never ever interact. So just how wild, right?
But thank you very much again. And it was really nice meeting you guys and running into you.
Yes, Florida Panthers 2020. I saw you at the Contemporary. I remember that.
Oh, cool.
because I felt awkward because I was a lot of the times whenever I like do videos, I'll like start a clip and then I'll like mess up something, or it's somebody will walk by like scratching their butt or something. So I'll just like, okay, I'm just gonna redo that real quick, and then I'll like kind of back up and then I'll start what I was saying again. And
you may see it in the distance.
Yeah, sometimes if I get self-conscious of that because I'm like, oh geez, I just like redid that like 3 times just because I cannot pronounce this one word right, or somebody's like screaming or having a sneeze attack or something, and then I'm like, I bet this looks just weird to anybody just walking by. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that down over there. So I'm gonna go through the letters first, I think. So I have this letter right here. And we have a ring light around the camera, so I hope it doesn't blow this out too much. But we have some Christmas kitties. So this is from Allison and Jacob from the Instagram Tips and Treats. We leave comments and tag you sometimes. So this says, Roy and Brennan, hi there. We wanted to send you and Farley, Calvin, Arlo, and your families warm holiday wishes. We love your channel and watch your videos all the time. We even bond over older videos and have inside jokes as a result. The content and memories that you share are funny and wholesome and always make our day. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, and here's to hoping we cross paths someday. From, again, Allison and Jacob. Thank you. We watch old videos back a lot, too. It's very... Doing YouTube is weird because it's like every day or every other day, I'm just obsessively just trying to edit this one video as I'm thinking about what the next video is going to be, or making a park reservation in the anticipation of trying to go somewhere else or to a different park. And so just kind of getting caught up in the moment about what videos I'm editing, what videos that I want to do, what videos that I want to work on, like a far in the future sort of a challenge or something, So I get caught up in that, and then sometimes it's just fun just like to scroll back through my channel and be like, wow, like we've done a lot, and look at all those videos and adventures that we've gone on. I frequently
go back and watch like old birthday vacations or just like holiday vacation videos because they're so fun.
They really are. PKS815. Because of your last video, I will make it a bucket list item to visit or to spend it New Year's Eve at Universal. That was random. So I got back from Pensacola that evening, and you worked. You had to wake up at like 5 a.m. the next day.
I had to wake up at 5 the next day. I got the short end of the New Year's Day stick. So
it was almost like by me like not being here and just being like, you relax, like go to sleep, And she's like, that'll be great. I can call you like right before midnight.
Yeah.
And at least we can wish each other like a Happy New Year. Otherwise, we'll just sort of be sitting around on the couch as I'm like nodding off anyway, scared to wake up that early.
Yeah.
So that worked out, and just going to Universal on New Year's Eve, it was random and it was a little bit last minute, and just deciding to do that over Disney because I did have a Disney reservation, but just with the amount of time that I was going to spend there, probably by the time that I like made it there, spending a whole reservation just to be in Magic Kingdom for like 1 hour just didn't seem too worth it. So I canceled that reservation. So hopefully somebody else was able to get it like at the last second. And then it went to Universal. And that was cool because everybody else went to Disney. Everybody either went to Magic Kingdom or Epcot. Didn't really see a lot of people going to, in terms of vloggers, going to Universal. So just for myself, being able to see what that's actually like, just the insane amount of people, and then just the fireworks. I wouldn't say like pyrotechnical or something, like instead of pyrotechnical, like
pyrotechnical.
The fireworks pyrotechnics. Thoughts on the surf coaster? I'm excited for it. I've ridden a stamp coaster at Six Flags over Georgia in Atlanta, and that was fun. It did take a long time to load that just because of how it works and how people don't really pay attention to the loading procedures. How like when you load into a standing coaster, you need to be actually standing straight up, not like slouching or not like standing on your tippy toes or whatever. So they would have to redo that loading often, which made the wait very long. So I hope that works out.
I'm excited for a standing coaster because I've never done one, but I am nervous about the efficiency of it and just if it's going to be a slow process.
It should be.
SeaWorld,
we'll see.
SeaWorld has my favorite coasters. So anytime they do a new coaster, I get really excited.
The Moody Pages sent us a little super sticker there.
Cute.
So thank you so much for that. Is a 2022 year in review video coming soon? Yes, I was going to mention that. That is something that I'm working on. It always takes a little while because it's like 60 hours worth of video to kind of go back through and just sort of pick a little highlight from each video. But it is coming. I wanted to make sure that I got all of, because I upload chronologically, and because of that, there's sometimes delays and just putting out videos often. But I wanted to make sure that I got through all of the Christmas, vacation, trip back home, New Year's Eve videos. So it is coming, and there will be a little bit of a probable delay in terms of getting that video out. I'll talk more about that probably a little bit later. Yeah, it was fun watching the fireworks shooting off of the top of Transformers. That was cool. I thought it was going to be on the back of the plaza stage, the music plaza stage, and then it was on Transformers, which I should have known in advance because everybody was sort of gathering around the lagoon. So if I had a little bit more time, I probably could have gotten a little bit better of a spot, but I did not have a bad spot, and that is like very lucky, I think. Do we have any big vacations planned in 2023?
Nothing's planned.
Nothing planned, but
there's always the idea to do something.
Yeah, we have a lot of hopes and time off scheduled. I'm able to do a lot of the trips that I do because with my work schedule,
He said do.
I'm able to sort of move shifts around and trade and give away and utilize personal time off and stuff. So I do have a job, believe it or not. I just am able to sort of be strategic about it with a little bit more flexibility. But
mine
yeah, I do have to plan in advance.
Planning.
True. Maybe we should move on to the next card.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to call for Arlo any minute. So this says, Merry Christmas. It is just a Christmas tree there on the front there. And this is from Bill Pezamuka. I think I said that right because he put his name there for pronunciation. Dear Roy and Brennan, longtime fan, first-time writer. Thank you for sharing your wonderful sense of adventure, humor, and creativity with the world. It has been great following you for years, and this year I wanted to send some season's greetings and a thank you. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas. With love, Bill Pezamuka. Warm holiday wishes to you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Your handwriting is immaculate, right. By the way.
If I stutter, by the way, that's because it's my fault. It's not because these are not worded or written well by any means. The next up, you want to read one?
Sure. This one is Happy Holidays from...
I wonder who.
Oh, Jabber! Jabber loves to send us cards a lot, and then he'll always include like a little drawing. So this one has a little drawing of a reindeer. So Roy and Brennan, wishing you all the warmth and goodwill of the season and every happiness throughout the new year. Jabber. Thank you.
Jabber just is consistently so selfless. He always sends like a little postcard or a little letter or just a little like package or something that just it's never anticipated, but it is just so nice. He's just such a nice person. Kev Jones Music says, hey Roy and Brennan, my wife and I will be in the parks the week of February 6th. Will you guys be there? It would be awesome to meet you.
Probably.
Yeah, so we don't, I think like a lot of like vloggers say this, we're just like, oh, we never plan our trips into the parks. It is true, just being a little bit more lenient with like passes and park reservations. A lot of times we don't know where we're going to be. Tomorrow we have the day off and we don't know where we're going to go. It just sort of depends what we want to do and where we want to go. And sometimes it's just like, oh, we've got to make sure that we go here, because this is, like right now, like a lot of stuff is closing soon, like Splash Mountain, like Kid Zone. So we have to kind of be strategic about that and which one closes earlier. And do we have that time off to be able to go together? Is it a trip that I can go by myself that you're okay with missing out on? So yeah, but probably we are always somewhere generally. I don't really like sit at home on the weekends and just kind of like twiddle my thumbs, like I'm always like, oh, I got to go do something,
Roy's the busy bee and I'm the homebody.
Mm-hmm.
We make a good balance.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like, let's go do something. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you're like, hey, let's relax. Let's watch a movie. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it works out. All right. So this says, sing aloud for all to hear with Buddy the Elf on the front. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I remember this. So we have like a letter within a letter. So this is from Mike Jones and family from Virginia. It says, Merry Christmas, Roy and Brennan. It's the happiest time of the year. Hope you all have a very Merry Christmas and best wishes for 2023. Enjoyed you all's Disney videos. And then we have another little letter right here. Merry Christmas to y'all. Merry Christmas to you all. My name is Mike Jones, 47 years old, and from Virginia, which is close to Richmond, Virginia.
I've got family near there.
Yeah, same. I've enjoyed it, y'all's Disney videos, and it looks like y'all have great fun. I went to Disney World in 2004, I believe, with my parents and sister, and it was fun. All the rides and shows were great. Back to the Future, Jaws, woof, Incredible Hulk, Animal Kingdom, Downtown Disney. It was so surprising going to the local mall and in the dollar store. They had, I think it says U-Pops?
Something.
Yeah, it looks like a cola.
Yeah.
And they worked at a grocery store in Virginia. And this was Florida that I saw these products. I work at Goodwill now. Just wanted to say hi to both of you all and hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. See, I read this in advance and I meant to look that up, what that was, because I haven't heard of that before. It's U-Pop Cola, I think, maybe?
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up. If you know anything about that, then definitely let me know. But thank you very much,
Yeah.
Mr. Mike Jones.
And as far as international trips and the cards, like it's kind of like everything else. Nothing's off the table.
Yeah,
I don't know if
it's
we have
about
any
pushing
immediate
boundaries
plans.
and comfort because I don't know, for me, a big boundary to cross in terms of just being comfortable was going on cruises this past year, and we went on 3 cruises after having never been on many cruises. So
Yeah, PKS 815 is saying more cruises. We want to, but we kind of also want to take a break because we want to we don't want to burn out.
Right.
I want to be excited about a cruise again.
It's hard because it's too much fun. It is too convenient, and that's
dangerous.
Yeah, somebody who lives next to the theme parks and goes as often as we do, we indulge in that, obviously. But for that to be translated to cruises, which are much more expensive, but you got to be careful, I guess, about that. And I don't want to be like a cruise blogger or anything.
Yeah.
It's what's interesting about cruises, and I've noticed this with a pattern of people that do cruise videos, is that it is easy content in a way, where it's your entire product, I guess, that you're experiencing and then editing together is just kind of given to you on a platter. Your entire itinerary and potential for excursions and your food and your entertainment, just that's what a cruise is. And I think that's why a lot of people are doing it, not to throw shade at anybody, but it's taking a little bit of the personal creativity out of the experience, and I know that a lot of my channel is just here's my experience that I'm editing together for you to follow along with. And I like that, but I also like a little twinge of just my own creativity with something. That's why I like to do the challenges at the theme parks and stuff.
I also don't want to just keep going on cruises because they're easy, because I don't want it to take time away from doing other vacations. After we did the 3rd cruise, I think it was my birthday cruise was the 3rd one. I'm I love cruises and I don't mind going on them and I would love to keep going on more. But if we keep going on cruises, we're going to be wasting our time, our PTO on just cruising, and we're not going to go back to California. I've been really wanting to go to Tennessee. We're not going to do other things because cruises are so convenient.
Right.
So we wanted to take a break from that so that we could start doing other things.
Right.
Given the airport will let us.
But it was just about doing it, just with the first cruise being a big cruise with your family that they'd been planning for a long time, and then me wanted to go on a cruise with my parents for the first time ever. Trying a Disney cruise because I get a Disney discount at the moment, so might as well take advantage of that while I have it. And then just our first solo cruise together. So that was a big trying to, your family, my family, and then just us.
And then really quick, I want to go to the last one. So this one is going to be from the Bannigan family. And this is a Christmas card, and I just loved it because it was just so thoughtful. It's just as simple as a Christmas card, but I get to see the people that watch the videos. It feels okay, this is not just us, hanging out with the camera all the time, where it's these are the people that are hanging out with us. These are the people, that we all appreciate each other. So it was just nice, stuff like this and just postcards, stuff like that is so nice. So I really love this. It's just Merry Christmas from Jordan, Andrea, and Gavin Bannigan, 2022. So thank you guys so much. This is so sweet.
We love Oiby.
And I can't wait to put this in our little memory binder of all these other cards. So thank you so much.
And that's what I'm also excited about. Just making sure we finally get through all of this, because I've been accumulating it. I'm okay, we need to do one for before Christmas, and then I go back to the post office and there'd be more letters. So I would be okay, now we need to do one for Christmas. Now we need to do one for New Year's. Now we need one for the new year.
Hello, Jen from Saskatchewan.
Wow. Oops.
I skipped.
Did we say thank you to Betty
Betty?
Bernardo.
Betty? Thank you.
Thank you. We got another super sticker. Oh man, I wish I was. I think about this a lot too, especially when we do like Epcot festivals where I butcher the like pronunciation of words. and
Listen, my
stuff.
name's Brennan, so if I butcher your name, please call me out because I understand. No one gets my name right.
Yeah, if anybody wants to send us postcards,
We love
again,
them.
these have meant a lot to us.
They do mean a lot.
Yes,
And
just
they have
because
meant a lot.
these are from real people, and whenever you start to feel like we're like monotonous or you're in a rut or anything when it comes to YouTube, or you upload a video that you spent like hours editing and then like 20 people unsubscribe and you're like, well, like I'm doing it for me, I'm doing it for us, but it's just like these are real people that are watching and
it's
that means
so
a lot.
motivating and uplifting.
And it's not like I'm like anticipating and expecting to get that like appreciation and notification
Adoration.
and adoration, but it is really sweet.
We haven't been to Magic Kingdom yet to ride the train, but I'm so excited. I've been waiting so many years for the train to return, but I think we have a plan to go back to Magic Kingdom to ride Splash Mountain and then get on the train.
Hopefully
that's
a couple more trips back to
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom for Splash Mountain. Maybe we'll sort of see. Do you think they'll close the train again when they start working on Splash Mountain?
I don't know. I would have liked to have assumed they thought about that because it's just
right.
It goes through the tunnel and they would just have to black out that window.
Hopefully I think that what they're doing is mostly just like interior actual show building, but as far as the cosmetics of the outdoor part of the ride, that could be done probably pretty quickly, and I think it'll just be a matter of like scaffolding and everything.
Get the boxes ready.
We'll see. Yeah. Thomas is moving to Lake Mary in Florida.
Nice.
I think it's a pretty good area. Watching from Canada.
Ooh, more Canadian. Ooh, so Canadian.
I'm jealous that you can pop over to Disney World or Universal. I mean, yeah, and that's what I think about all the time, is that like we're so fortunate to be able to this close when we have that available time to do it, even if it's just like a quick nighttime trip.
Yeah.
Just even that New Year's Eve experience where it was like 10 o'clock at night and I was like, why not? I can literally go to Universal right now and I could be there for New Year's Eve. Like, how cool.
I would love to travel to Canada, Jen. Just saying, that is on one of my bucket list travel plans.
I absolutely love watching your food festival videos. Thank you.
I love eating the food.
It's doing food videos is hard because I don't just want to record each other eating food.
It's weird.
It's not flattering, and then I don't think as much of myself to where I can give like a cohesive, coherent review of the food that I think is subjective. And I say this all the time. Is that food is food, and I might like it, you might not like it, or you might love it, maybe I don't like it. And to me, it's more about just showcasing what is there and then what it looks like. And then from that point, that's everybody else's discerning factor, is that if it looks really good and you like it, or if we do take a bite of it for fun, because some videos I will film us like eating the food. And then sometimes I'll be like, here, this is what we got. Okay, let's go to the next booth. I don't know. I'm very all over the place and not consistent at all when it comes to that, because I don't want to get into this place of conditioning where we're just filming each other eat and we're just talking about it with our mouths full for 5 minutes, because I don't know flavors and I don't know how to describe all that stuff very well.
Yeah, I can read these if you want to get the.
Yeah.
The Moody Pages says, Roy, you're so creative with your video ideas like the Magic 8 Ball. We love watching old videos as well. Can't wait to see what 2023 brings for your channel.
Thank you. I appreciate that. That's sort of what's fun to put in between like the festival trips and the new ride openings and the land closings and stuff, like the stuff that just is the generic coverage as a vlogger, like that's me getting to be me, is just doing some sort of like a fun little challenge, which I do have some plans for. So these next boxes, I'm going to try hard to not showcase anybody's like return addresses here. This is from Starfire Batgirl, who sent us some stuff recently. It says, Roy, Brennan, Farley, Calvin, and Arlo, may the coming year be equal parts gentle and kind. There's a picture of a like an elf lady with like a reindeer,
A fairy?
a fairy potentially on the front. I would love Starfire Batgirl, Taco Night, Nora and Storm dogs, Nebula and Chloe cats. Merry Christmas.
Taco night?
I think so. What cool names? I want to come up with cool names.
Oh, okay.
Alicia says rolling the dice videos are fun too. I know. I have no plans for those too. Hello, Cedric. Thomas says Epcot or SeaWorld, who does better at the food festivals in your opinions?
Food?
SeaWorld, I think.
I think food-wise, SeaWorld. Atmospheric, entertainment-wise, Epcot. Just because I have more than just the food there. But SeaWorld focuses a little bit more on just the food.
That's fair, yeah.
But their food is better, in my
like
opinion.
the entertainment additives that Epcot has with their festivals that really make the festivals not just about food and alcohol. Absolutely. But then SeaWorld has good food if you like seafood.
Yeah.
It's very seafood heavy.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, so I'll let you Starfire Batgirl sent each of us something that's a very cool.
Sorry, I'm like picking at my face. There was like a fuzz that just is like all over and I can't find it.
Yeah, I've been trying to do some cleaning, so there's probably some fuzzes in the air.
Can I start showing it off?
Yeah, so this was to Brennan. This says, I solemnly swear I am up to no good. Merry Christmas from Starfire Batgirl.
This is one of those gifts where you didn't know you really needed it until someone gave it to you. And it's Harry Potter makeup brush, or Harry Potter wand makeup brushes. Like, I don't know if you can see them, but they're so cute and so creative. This is so cool. There's just so many makeup brushes in the shape of wands.
So that's Harry's
Let me see
wand.
if I can take it out.
This is
Like, look at
Voldemort's
that.
wand. Let's see. This
Like,
is.
how freaking cool.
Where's the Elder wand? Is that here somewhere?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Is this the Elder wand? Maybe. Looks like it.
What's this one?
That's Voldemort's.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I think this is Hermione's wand, and I don't see Ron's wand. I'll have to look this up. Like, I wonder if they're actual. They have to be, because that's definitely Harry's wand. So I was gonna say, like, oh, I wonder if they like made up wands to avoid having to pay rights or something.
Like, this is just so cool and so thoughtful, and I have been waiting for us to do this live stream so that I can start watching them and immediately replacing the ones that I have now with them.
Somebody
Because
asked what brand. I don't know. They did not say. I don't think.
Starfire Batgirl, if you watch this and you want to leave a comment or something about what the brand is,
Because they come in these like bags.
Yeah.
And then the bags are put into these boxes. I'm pretty sure this is what she did last time.
Yeah.
Or
Or if it's like an Etsy thing, I'm not sure. It could have been through Etsy.
it might have been. So this is mine. It says Roy, Merry Christmas from Starfire Batgirl. And this is cool. I don't think I've ever had one of these, but this is a fidget spinner, but it is a golden snitch fidget spinner. Do you see that? Isn't that cool?
Sorry, I'm trying to.
Oh.
I was making so much noise. I'm so sorry.
Which this is nice. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to play with that probably a lot.
I think this is spam. I'm just gonna.
Getting a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, is Arlo done with his appointment?
Hello?
Okay.
No, I'm so sorry. I think you have the wrong number.
Oh, wrong number.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna go on to the next one here. Again, hopefully not showcasing anybody's return address. So this one's fun. I actually really like this. I like all of this a lot.
I said I was gonna answer the phone when I left the room, and I just totally didn't.
Wait, what? Oh, you just answered it right
I
here.
answered the phone, and like me with my voice, and he's like, "Is this John?" No, I'm not John.
Okay, so this is from Samantha and Meg. It says, Dear Roy and Brennan, thanks for sharing all of your festive activities and adventures throughout the years. We always love watching your videos. We saw this at a nearby store that only sells the finest rubber ducks, and of course, thought of you both and Arlo. Hope you had a great Christmas and a happy 2023 ahead. From Samantha and Meg, a very Merry Christmas and all the best wishes for a Happy New Year. And there's the card right there. The box is a little bit blown out because I have this ring light set up over here. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, Roy and Brennan. With the
Do you want me to put these off to the side?
yes, and then there were some little like cutouts in there as well. But this is from Chatham Ducks in Cape Cod. Are you ready for this? It's a Pikachu duck. Look at that. It's a Pikachu rubber duck. That is absolutely adorable.
I can't wait to put him next to the other little Pikachu.
Yeah, we have like a little Pikachu that like
watches over the house.
Yeah, so myself and Jorge, my friend Jorge from college, whenever we would each respectively move to a new house, we each got these like McDonald's Pikachus, and the other person would put a Pikachu in their house as like the guardian of their house, pretty much. So he put that one up there. I put his in his house, so maybe next time they come over, we can have him put this somewhere too.
You should have Daniel do that.
We could. Because they came recently, and I think they're coming again soon. And I haven't been recording them because it's just been us hanging out.
Yeah, with the kids and everything.
Yeah, but just getting to come and stay at the house and stay in our spare bedroom. Getting to meet Elena, their new baby. I think that's all that was in there. I just a lot of this.
Okay.
I'll put that over there. Brett says, Roy, how many subscribers do you think is ideal? Your videos are great and you deserve to be popular, but I also like the underground feel of your channel.
Ooh, underground.
I agree with that, and that's challenging. Like everybody that consistently wants like subscribers and channel growth, I get that, because it needs to be to this point of self-sustaining to where you don't have to have this like supplementary income or job. You know, it'd be nice to focus on one or the other. I understand that, but the grind of full-time YouTube is challenging, and it's a big bell curve when it comes to like just your presence and your type of videos that you do. I don't really know. I also kind of do appreciate that I'm at the level that I am. Like obviously growth is always exciting, but the amount of people that we have coming up to us in the parks and just like saying hi, it's like the perfect amount. It's like every other time we go to Disney or Universal, we get to interact with someone who's just like, hey, I want your videos. And I'm like, what? That's so cool. And then that's it. So it's not like, because I'm sure people with just hundreds of thousands of millions of subscribers, you know, there's no anonymity anymore. You can't walk around the park.
This is not to scare anybody off from coming up and saying hi. Please come say hi.
For sure. No. Yeah,
Please.
absolutely. but I just, when it comes to like, you know, when you want to be able to just be yourself, walking around a theme park, you know, being in a bad mood or like eating some sort of food very
That's
like,
always one of my insecurities
awkwardly.
Is like what I tell
like you're like really mad and you're like eating a like hamburger or something and someone's just like hi and you're like what, you know, like
or just like, you know, if you like are out in public, like couples get into like little tiffs all the time. Like what if like the 5 second like you have with each other is like the one time that somebody's like looking at you, or like I have terrible posture and like I always try and correct it in the videos, but like there's times where I'm like, what if I'm eating and somebody walks up to me and I'm like or you know, it's just sometimes you get super conscious of yourself. But like I said, I don't want anybody to feel discouraged from coming up to saying hi, because it's the same thing of like seeing photos or postcards from people. It's just kind of like, you're the people that have been talking to us this whole time, and you're the people that we've been talking to this whole time. Like, it's so nice to finally meet you.
Yeah. And that's why I don't personally feel the need to pander for subscriptions or for likes or for comments or all of this other self-inducing algorithm YouTube stuff. It'd probably be ideal, but at the end of the day, I think I personally respect the people that watch this channel, where this is not a product that I'm selling you. You know, does that make sense? This is just me uploading our videos, our trips as videos, you know, in theme parks. And that's kind of what I want it to be. And if people like enjoy that and they like that and they want to subscribe, you know, like it's been honestly a little bit stagnant recently when it comes to subscriptions and stuff. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, the people that continually want to watch are watching, and that is totally fine with me. You know, I don't freak out if a video does not hit a certain amount of likes or views in a certain amount of time, where I have to change the thumbnail and I have to advertise it on Instagram or Twitter, you know, because
this is the product I want to present to you. And if
it's an entire Rolodex of videos and a back catalog that, like, if somebody wants to watch at some point in the future, or maybe they don't watch anymore and then they just kind of want to binge watch everything all at once, it's going to be there. You know what I mean? So like, I know like during the holidays, it's like a big dip in a lot of people's like viewership and subscriptions because people are spending time with their own families and going on their own vacations, you know? So a lot of people don't upload during that time, but for me, it's like, that's fine. You know, I'm going to upload this anyway. And if somebody wants to watch it later on down the road, or, you know, for that one person who is not doing anything and they're at home for the holidays and they're just sitting in their room all alone, like I did many holidays, you know, it's nice to have something to watch sometimes. So we want to be your friends during those times. What?
I thought you hit me like that just to be like,
oh no,
and I was doing it back.
I was just gesturing. I was like, what I say, what I do.
No, because I was looking at the phone, so I thought you were just being like, so I was like, oh, I'll do it back.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear about this later.
No.
Florida Panthers 2020 talking about a collab. I don't do collabs. I'm not like against collabs, but I sort of like to do my own thing, and that sounds narcissistic, but it's mostly just like letting other people do their own things. You know, because I see a lot of like vlogger interaction and all of that, and it's generally to be this like scratching my back, scratching your back sort of a thing. So I don't know. I'm not against it, you know, without a doubt, but at the same time, I'm not very responsive on Twitter and Instagram, and I want to be a lot better about that.
I'm starting to get really bad about it too. So if you sent me a message, I'm so sorry.
Let's see. Yeah, I think we met Alicia at Mardi Gras.
Was it when we were eating?
Was it when we were eating? Probably. It's what we do.
I was going to say at one of those tables, but you know, that's just who knows?
Honestly, Thomas says, what we all love about you is you're genuine and real. Some vloggers seem so fake.
I try to be genuine. Yeah,
and it's, you know, it's hard to, you know, like when I record a video like in our house, I'm always cleaning everything so that it looks presentable. And you know, I've talked to you about this. It's like, I don't think that that's as much fake as it's the same effort that I would be putting in if friends came over to our house from out of town, or our parents or something.
You guys are our company.
You want your house to look nice, and like the real factor would be just pulling out the camera as we have laundry and dishes all over the place. But inviting guests into our home, you know, we want the place to look nice and presentable, and I want it to look how I'd like it to look to exist on the internet in perpetuity.
It's not like we live in filth, though. Like,
no,
you keep a pretty. I'm going to say specifically, you keep a pretty tidy home.
Yeah,
I'm not messy. I'm just lazy.
Florida Panthers, say hi to us next time. You will see us around. I'm always awkwardly standing around redoing some sort of a video clip, trying to blend in with everybody else, because my fear is actually being a vlogger in that sense of like,
I thought you were just gonna leave it at that.
Well, like, no.
Your fear is being a vlogger.
Well, I don't want to be in the middle of Main Street just like holding my arm out, like gesturing wildly and hitting a grandmother in the face with one hand as I knock over a toddler with my camera or something. You know, like I'm very particular about like running up the alleyways, and that's, you know, that's why I don't like often record myself walking a lot, and something I wish I was better about and had a little bit more self-awareness of like a confidence, I guess. But we'll work with that. Brian says, just wanted to say thank you both so much for the videos. You guys do an incredible job creating videos that are positive, creative, and real. Keep up the great work. Alicia says, no, you weren't eating. I think I found you guys, and you were about to film a clip before food. New Transformers in the food booth.
That's pretty much what I was. Right. That's what I was imagining, because I remember that time meeting people like at those tables, and it was right before the pandemic and everything. So I'm picturing the meeting. I just am not wording it right.
I'm gonna get this out if you want to like read through the rest of those. As she's quiet.
Brian, just wanted to say thank you so much for the videos. You guys do an incredible job of creating videos that are positive, creative, and real. Keep up the great work. Oh, sorry. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, the positivity part is, you know.
Oh, I also don't want to like downgrade any other vloggers that seem like fake. I think just other people are a little bit more intensive about the process of YouTube growth and like what that means in terms of just this algorithm that has to be adhered to when it comes to getting views, which means that videos have to have clickbait and has to have like this edited thumbnail to it. To me, it's not about the views, and how you get them, because that's a lot of people's opinion. It's just like, I don't care how I get views and subscriptions. I just need to get them. For me, it's about like, I'd like to have that filter on the front end of my channel experience, so that I don't over or undersell the product that I'm putting out there, which again, most of the time is just us having a good time. I imagine, like, if I just did this mundane like video, and I don't want to seem like I'm calling anybody out, but if I had this just wild like thumbnail or title like to go along with it, and then also I want to be able to find my own videos. That's why every video is kind of just titled exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to.
I like the excuse of filming something to stay positive, because it's really easy to just be negative and frustrated about things. And I'm not saying that we like put on a front if we're not feeling great for the blog, because it's not us being fake by any means, but it's just a reminder that, like, you know what, whatever I'm like stressed or frustrated or upset about right now is not that big of a deal. And if there is something like serious going on, like, we're not filming. Like, we'll never like film a video if we're like in the middle of a big fight, or if like I'm mad about something. Like, we're not faking our way through it. It's just like me trying to like move on from the negativity of whatever I'm feeling trumps whatever I'm actually feeling. And like, it's just a good reminder to just be positive more. Like, there's not a lot of things that you really need to be negative about, or for me personally, it's just not worth being negative over.
That's what the videos do help with. It's cathartic. It's like therapeutic in a lot of ways, where it does enable me to distract myself.
Yeah.
Whenever it comes to just like, because otherwise I would just sit at home and just kind of stew, about it, or just, I don't know. Like, I don't like wasted time and opportunities when I could be using that time to go do something, and then recording it. Because recording it is also like, it's nice. It's not that I need to record it because I have to upload a video because I have to get likes and comments. That's not. It's just like, I'm gonna go have an adventure today, and I'm gonna edit a video about it, and then I'm gonna upload it, and then it'll be another video that I can say that I did something fun that day.
And then Alex says, "Ho ho ho."
Okay. That was fun. You look very frustrated. I looked very frustrated? No. Yeah, probably. Well, when I'm like trying to like record something and I just can't say what I'm trying to say, when like walking up to Magic Kingdom, I'm like, here I am at the Magic, I'm like, no, like, and here I am at the Magic, here I am at the, and then Brennan's over there just kind of like, can we go?
Make a different form of onomatopoeia every single time.
I don't know. How's the car search going? It's happening. Car search, I do not like it. I do not like looking for cars. I don't like talking to people about cars. It's not something that I find any sort of enjoyment in at all. So it's kind of a hard process, because with cars, it's so subjective. Every car is bad. Every car is good. This model's great. No, it's not. This warranty is incredible. Oh, insurance. Like, you need to get this color. Like, oh, what about this battery? This brand is terrible. This one is the best. Vice versa. It's a mess. I just need to lock myself in a room for 2 days probably and just do my own research and then make my own decision. And then when everybody else is just like, now, when it comes to that model and brand, see what you need to do. And then I need to be like, oh, shut up.
Everybody has an opinion.
I'm gonna buy this car right now. Yeah, the car search, the prices are higher than normal. I know it's a mess. Do you see yourself living in Orlando long term? For the moment, yeah. We mostly just kind of live in the right now, and then whatever happens,
we live
happens.
in the right now.
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people ask this questions like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Like, what's the future? And it's just like, I could guess that, but I won't, I won't know until I'm there.
Yeah. My car's here. My job's here. I can't move anywhere else. My car's here.
My car is here. Sorry.
Do you want to move on to these?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, we can't go anywhere. My car's here.
Well, that's why I had to rent a car to drive home to Pensacola, because my car would not make it to Pensacola, and that's a bummer. I mean, it probably would, but I wanted to at least fly back, because that drive there and back is it's long. Okay. So I'm going to move on to this next one here. And I hope I'm doing all this right because I put a lot of this sort of in the same box. So I believe that this is from the Douglas family.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is Festive Cheer to You. And then it's one of these little like pop-ups. And there's a Christmas tree there with some presents right behind it. And then a little pull-out that says, to you all for the holidays. Yes. I was like, can I read? To you all for the holidays. Wishing you an awesome Christmas season from Chad and Amanda Douglas. So this fun little situation here that we've done a few of these before. And they sent this box in this wrapping paper.
Which is the cutest.
Can you see it?
Little duckies.
And again, I hope so. If anybody's here and if I mess anything up, I'm sorry. We put a lot of this on the coffee table and then we would be decorating for Christmas.
Yeah.
And then I would like stuff would get shifted or put in another box.
So if we get who sent it to us wrong, please correct us.
I think it's accurate. I think, but just that caveat.
Yeah.
So in this little box, whoops,
Oh, that scared me.
are little Christmas ornaments of Farley, Calvin, and Arlo.
Let me tell you how excited I was to see these. This is just the cutest thing, and I'm so excited.
And we took them out of the box and put them back in for the presentation. But it's
Mhm.
so this is Arlo with a little puppy paw print,
Mhm.
and Calvin with a little kitty paw print, and then Farley with a little kitty paw print.
With the
and
year on it.
The year 2022 on the back
Oh my
as
God.
I drop it.
It's good.
Good. So that was adorable,
Of course, the middle child.
right?
You know how that
I know how that
feels.
is. Do you know how that feels?
I don't. I'm the only. No, but this was just one of the best, most thoughtful gifts. This is so cute, and I really appreciated this.
Yeah. And we have I try to keep like the packaging in the boxes for everything because it helps me like keep everything matched up. I'll put it over there. Okay. So next, I hope this is super exciting for everybody. I thought this was really cool because this was like more of a like a super personalized item. So it says a very Merry Christmas. Dear Roy and Brennan, hi, I just wanted to say the channel always makes me smile, always makes me smile, always makes me sigh, always makes me smile. You're the highlights of my day. Thank you for all that you do. I've attached a couple goodies. I'm just getting emotional. From the program I run on campus, Safe Walk at the University of Guelph, I think. I hope you like them. Merry Christmas from Bronte. I hope I pronounced all of that right. So this is really cool. This is the Safe Walk program. So we have some keychains here, as well as some pins. And yeah, and then it came in this paper, in this little bag.
This was such like a cute little thought.
And this reminded me a lot, if it's anything similar to the program that was at the University of Florida when I was there. There was a program there called SNAP, and it was the service that would pick students up on campus and transport them across campus, like at certain times of night, so that students were never walking alone on campus at dangerous parts of the evening. So you would just call this number. It was completely free. You just waited where you were and you said where you needed to go. And as long as it was on campus, because the University of Florida is a massive campus, they would transport you from wherever you were to where you needed to be, pretty much. So I thought that was really cool. So this is anything similar to that, then that is very neat.
And I think it's a university in Canada because it's from Canada.
Yes. And we have a couple more little items here of mail. So this is from the Dad's Wells.
Yay!
So this says, Roy, Brennan, Farley, Calvin, and Arlo, just want to wish you a very happy holiday season. Thanks for all you do. You're always there to make our days a little less mundane when we are missing our favorite places. We wish you all the best in 2023 and look forward to all your new adventures. Very sincerely, the Dad's Wells, Paul, Candace, and Sarah, and our little fur baby, Pip. He's a bunny.
With this cute little card.
Right?
Yeah, so this is from them as well. So
It's
it's just a little Mickey. It's like a cool wooden, like Mickey Mouse, and it's a card.
What's it say?
So it says, "Wishing you all the magic of Christmas, the Dadswell family."
And then we got another one of these season's greetings pop-ups. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's so cool. It's a Hogwarts Express with Harry, Ron, and Hermione in it, right there on their way to Hogwarts.
And if you're wondering where to get this one, it's a Hallmark signature.
So is
they're
this?
all Hallmark signatures. Yeah.
So that was cool. I think that was with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there you go. One last thing on the car search, I definitely recommend Carvana. They make it easy and straightforward. Plus, they're about to go bankrupt. So if you want
No.
with a payment plan, you might get a reprieve. Thought about Carvana and CarMax. Need to look into them a little bit more. I'm planning to buy new if I'm able to. That might be something that they're able to do, but I'm not totally positive. Not yet. Hello, Christian. And then De Caledonia. Happy New Year, Roy. All the best from Panama. Yay. Tron or Surf Coaster, which one are you looking forward to the most?
Tron.
Probably Tron.
Just because of how long it's
Because
been.
we've been waiting for like 5 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, final last little item to get through, and I know that she's here right now. I'm pretty sure, and please correct me if I'm wrong or if I like combine somebody else's stuff in with yours, but this is from drumroll Alicia. Books and things with Alicia. So we have a couple cards actually.
She's also a frequent sender.
Right?
Want to read it?
Sure.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, dear Roy and Brennan. I hope this finds you in good spirits. It did. Thank you for all the fun videos and all you do on your channel. I love watching your videos. I hope you and Brennan have a wonderful holiday season. I have enclosed a few gifts and a toy for Arlo and treats for the cats, Farley and Calvin. Sincerely, Alicia from Books and Things with Alicia.
And then another card. It says, dear Roy and Brennan, season's greetings. May you have a wonderful holiday season. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Sincerely, Alicia B. Books and Things with Alicia. Nice little card right there. And then a fun little word search that we can do with Christmas. Yeah, okay, I thought so.
Christmas.
With Christmas words that we need to search for. So we can do that. You have incredible handwriting, by the way. So those were the letters. She says, oh no, I think I forgot the cat's treats and toy for Arlo, but I will send them soon. My apologies.
Okay, thank you.
So I was curious about that because when I was trying to like put everything back together, I was like, she said she sent something for the pets, but I like.
And we were like freaking out about it. We're like, where is it? What is it supposed to be?
I was like, are these for the cats?
Is it the bath bombs?
Is it the hot cocoa? Like, what was supposed to be for the cats?
It's the face mask for Arlo.
Yeah. So we have some face masks here. A little polar bear, reindeer, Santa, snowman, and penguin face masks, which I will be using those. Those are probably for Brennan, but because she sent us stuff for both you and for me, and then for both of us. And
so she sent these for me. So just some nice body products. So we got some cute bath bombs in Christmas cookie and sweet berry, and then the holiday face mask. So I'm really excited about these.
What's funny is that I take baths more than you do.
You do, yeah.
I took a bubble bath the other day, and I was just in there for a while.
I just like
it was nice.
I take them every now and then, and when I do, I use like.
That's on the Patreon, by the way.
Oh my god. I don't approve. But no, when I do like using like bath products. So I'm going to be saving these for those rare times. But most of the time I'm just like, all right, I'm here. I'm in the tub. Now what?
Now what? And then for both of us, we got some hot cocoa, which I think I'm pretty sure somebody else, because I use them, sent us these before, and they're delicious.
And cocoa
hot
bombs.
Cocoa and cocoa bombs.
From Dunkin' Donuts.
Yay. Which I'm sad because I've been wanting to get into this, but I didn't want to use it until we showed that we got it. You know, but luckily it'll probably be cold for a while.
I think we're supposed to get a cold front this weekend. It's raining right now.
Hopefully, yeah, it's been gloomy and raining all day. So then there are those. And then for me, see, Alicia knows me. I got a bunch of Pokemon packs.
And we're going to open them all live right here.
No. What do you mean we are going to open them up? These are mine. So I got some Brilliant Stars blister packs there, and then some booster packs, some Vivid Voltage and more Brilliant Stars. These are some pretty good sets here. Brilliant Stars, I've been looking for that alternate art Charizard for a long time. So maybe they're in there, hopefully. But
Sean says better rip them to make sure they're real.
Have you even watched that yet?
I haven't gotten to that one yet, but did you just talk about the kid?
Yeah. So when I went home to Pensacola, we went to like this like trade night at a game store that we used to go to when we were a lot younger. And it was mostly like adults, like people my age that were there. And then this one like little boy who was walking around just like, hello, are you interested in trading? You know, and he was like, this is an adorable boy. And I wasn't going to say no.
Passionate for Pokemon.
And like, but people that were like legitimate, like there was like one guy, he had an entire tackle box of different decks of Pokemon cards. So just imagine this like big, like massive box, and then he'd open it up, and then he'd have like this categorized like different like 10 to 12 different deck boxes in there where he would like was probably like organized by like type or something for like tournament championship stuff. He was like the real deal of
And there
Pokemon
was just
cards.
this little boy who just wanted to trade cards.
And half of his binder was fake, and I could like see it in advance that it was fake. And it was just kind of like, I was like, oh man, like I'm not gonna tell him, because it's hard because it's weird that websites like Walmart actually sell fake Pokemon cards because they sell third-party products, and those third-party product, like there's some sort of disconnect in the legalities.
Scams the big companies because they're not going to know any better.
Yeah, so parents will be like, oh, my kid likes Pokemon cards, I'm gonna go to Walmart and just buy the thing that pops up, not knowing that like, oh, a booster box of this particular type of Pokemon cards is like, it should be really expensive, but it's not. What a deal. And it's like, there's a reason that it's not cheap and it's fake. Are we excited for Hogwarts Legacy? Yes. I want to play. I'm not a video game player, but like there's so many things that like I want to play, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll probably be watching like a lot of like
live streams
live streams, like playthroughs and stuff. Target had a buying limit on them, so it took me a few trips.
Oh, we
yeah,
understand.
I think they've relaxed a little bit on that, hopefully. Our favorite Disney World 3D show, I think mine's PhilharMagic, since they like redid it and added the new scene in there. They just made it like super crisp, and it looks really good. Have I finished off the tub of marinara sauce from one of the previous live streams? Yes.
He did.
I did.
He
I
actually
ate it all.
did.
I didn't pour it out. I kept on transferring it to smaller and smaller containers.
He had pizza for like 2 weeks.
I bought 4 pizza like things, and I made pizzas. Pizza, what do you call them? Like
pizza.
Okay, I bought pizzas to put the marinara sauce on, and then I bought
pre-made crust.
I bought garlic knots. I bought pretzel bites. I bought so much stuff to use.
Thank you, but don't do it again. It was a very stressful time in the home.
I'm glad that you got the box in time for Christmas. Do you have a preference on cat treats or dog toys? No, none at all. And again, you don't have to send anything for the cats or dogs. We just thought it was funny when we were like trying to figure out who sent what and everything.
I also the cats don't really play with toys.
Yeah, she said cat treats.
Oh, cat treats.
But they do. I think the Eat Temptations are the treats that I normally get them, and then dog toys. Arlo likes anything.
Arlo had the duck advent calendar, so I think he set
good on ducks.
Toys for a long time.
Yeah, he likes stuff that he can like punt across the room.
Yes.
Because when he gets really excited, his like feet are flopping and he'll accidentally just
kick the duck.
Kick something across the room or
chases it.
Yeah, so something that's maybe like rubbery or light. Because he has a lot of plushes.
Yeah.
We actually need to probably go through a lot of those plushes. Okay. So that was all of the mail. Thank you again to everybody that has ever sent anything in the mail or continues to send anything in the mail. It is very much so appreciated and makes us feel very happy. And I'm glad that we were able to show all of that off. And that should be have us caught up on our stuff in the mail. Mm-hmm. So here we have some cookie houses.
Oh, and we did get everything in time for Christmas. So anybody that sent anything, it did get here before Christmas. So yes. If that was what your goal was, it was achieved.
Yeah.
We did it. You did it.
I've been wanting to do this live stream for a while now. I would have wanted to do it like in December, but I was trying to make sure that I was doing all the other videos that I was doing and then work and then getting that time off to go back home to come back to then go to New Year's. And it's been, and then having to catch up on work ever since getting back from my trip. So yeah, I'm glad that we're at least able to do it. So if you're watching this in real time or on the playback and you send something, thank you so much. It is appreciated. That always goes on our knick-knack wall back here or on our binder on of just like cards and postcards and stuff in our living room. We try to find a place for everything, which we might have to upgrade soon because all of this is pretty much my own knickknacks. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to be doing these houses. You're going to be doing this one, right?
Nestle Toll House cookies.
And I don't know why we bought 3. We should have bought 1 each, but we bought 3 for no reason. So should I like have them vote on which one I should do? Yes. Or should I choose my own?
No, have them vote. Okay.
Should I do the Oreo one or should I do the Sour Patch one? And now we wait.
I was just reading. So Jabber was in Nashville the past few days at a bar and he saw a claw machine with the glittered ducks.
Those claw machines are everywhere.
And you always win.
You always win. That's why they're so fun, because you always win them.
Sour Patches in the lead. Got 2 Oreos, 4 Sour Patches, 5 Sour Patches.
So I think that last time that
6.
live stream was 2 hours long that we did our last build of this.
Well, we've already done 1 hour.
I know. So that's what I'm saying. We should probably,
Yeah.
because if just this took 2 hours last time, we're going to try to be really fast with it.
Well, I mean,
Is Sour Patch still in the lead? I think so.
Yeah. To be fair, that was like the whole point of the live stream. So I think, and we were building like
A village.
A village, remember?
Yeah.
So,
We also did this at your parents' house, and that was pretty quick.
Yes.
That was fun.
My mom came out, and it was like after we had like a few drinks and everything, and she's like, "I got these. You guys want to do them?" And we're like, "Yes, we do."
All right. I think so. We have.
I think Sour Patch.
I think
is
Sour
winning.
Patch is winning, although Oreo's pulling through. Let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for Oreo, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for Sour Patch. Sour Patch. Okay, so yeah. So Sour Patch. Yeah, I think Sour Patch is coming through. Yep, all the Sour Patches are popping up at the end. So I'm gonna do Sour Patch. And then Florida Panthers voted for both of them.
That's cheating. All right. We've decided on Sour Patch.
Okay, these seem pretty simple.
Mine's so lumpy.
Wow. I guess I could do a hybrid of Oreo and Sour Patch.
Oh no.
What?
A hybrid?
Oh. Combine them. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll just do both. Because I gotta use them. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
throw it away. But I was just like, should I just eat
Sour Oreo Village.
it? Perfect combination. I'm surprised they haven't called for Arlo yet. Like, we've been taking our time with this too, huh?
He takes a long time. He's not the most patient when it comes to hygienic care. He
Arlo?
hates baths.
But he also loves other people. So he like with us, he'll run away from us if we want to bathe him. But somebody else, he'll probably just run up to him tail wagging.
Yeah.
You got to do the outro dance before you guys in the video.
Is that what happened in the last one?
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh.
Does Brennan never get back to Virginia? Do you ever go to Virginia?
Yeah, I have family in Virginia. Why?
All right, you got to knead it a little bit.
I already did.
Okay.
What if that's what I was doing? You go.
So excited to get sugar.
I need you.
I need it.
Okay, it's needed.
That was hilarious.
Thanks.
If anybody has any other questions or just thoughts or conversational tidbits,
Conversational tidbits.
then by all means, this is the time to do it, because this will probably be the last video on the channel for
Ever.
a minute. Surprise! I'm retiring with those big YouTube monies. I'm set for life. I do remember Captain
Retiring
EO.
off of super stickers.
I do remember Captain EO. It was fun. It was random. Some things at Disney are just so random and out of place, like Captain EO or extraterrestrial encounter, where you're just that was it. Disney World? What was I doing there?
Mm.
Mostly at Epcot. You just go to Epcot, or you'd look at shows that Epcot's had, and you're just like, what? You have a little thing to build it on.
I don't.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with that.
I'm just saying. Any plans to visit? Okay, what is your favorite challenge that you've done?
Space Mountain Challenge.
When we did both Space Mountains on Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I was very grumpy.
Isn't that how it is? We're just you want to do something fun and you're just kind of not looking forward to it, and then the day of, it's just kind of effort.
It's
And
not
then-
that I wasn't I was very much looking forward to it. It was just the travel time. You have the idea in your head where it's we're going to do Space Mountain in the morning, we're going to fly out to California, and then we're going to do Space Mountain at night. And you're like, yeah, that sounds reasonable. and then you actually go on like a 5-hour flight, and then you get a rental car, and then you drive out to Disneyland, and it's the middle of the night, and then you're like, why did we think this was a good idea? And I was just a little grumpy pants.
Not to toot my own horn, but like when I don't know, I like the stamina that I have, like the second, the third win sometimes because of like getting to do something for like the sake of a video. Is this Arlo?
This might be it.
Sorry
about my sweatpants.
Brennan's stepping out to receive a very important phone call. That was just me. Is today your last day of holiday stuff since today is the 12th day of Christmas? Of course, I planned it just like that. Probably. Any plans to visit Disneyland or Universal in California? No plans, but just always the intention. The Nintendo is opening over there, and I really want to make it after that. And we have a delivery outside. For me, it's been always about just trying to like anticipate just like when stuff is opening and like those kinds of plans, like trying to have overlapping reasons to go back out there, because Nintendo opens up I think in February, but then like Toontown and Disneyland's opening up in March. I'm pretty sure. So like I don't need to be there opening day for Nintendo, because it's like it'd be nice to just get there and do everything like all at once, just to make it worth the trip all the way out there, because I'm not one of those people that has to fly out there every single 2 months. Almost done?
She said the baby's gonna be ready soon.
Okay. What do you think? Can you do like a quick little house?
Yeah, so I'd say, I think she said like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here.
What did I miss?
Nothing, just talking about plans that we've done. Wanted to go back to
just poke a hole.
Going back to Disneyland or California, hopefully sometime soon. Then today being the last day of holiday stuff, because it's the 12th day of Christmas, which I was like, of course I planned it like that. Why the break in videos? So it's mostly due to I want to make sure that I get at that 2020 video. Because this video, like, I don't necessarily count it as like a video of 2023, even though it's like my first video of 2023. Like, I just want to have that like closure of 2022 with that finite ending conclusion to it by just having my 2022 in review video uploaded, which I've got it all organized. I have all the stuff together that I need to do. So hopefully that'll save me a lot of time in terms of editing it. For the most part, I'm ready. And I say break, but it's just going to be like however long it takes me to edit that video and post it. And then from there, it'll probably be like a backlog of just everything that I've been doing since I've been trying to like edit that video together.
This
because
is neat.
I want to go back to Magic Kingdom, I want to go back to Universal soon. So yeah, it's less of a break of me making videos and more of a break just like posting them, unless I'm able to like edit together in the next like few days and upload that.
Oh, this is cool.
So
They
we'll see.
crafted the cookie
Is it like a Lego?
like Lincoln Log style.
Oh, cool.
Wow, this is actually really creative.
Have you ever been to Disney's secret restaurants?
What are the secret restaurants?
I don't know. Have you ever farted so hard that you couldn't sit down for a week?
Yeah,
Good to know.
it happens,
I work in Midtown Manhattan. What was your favorite thing in New York City the last time you visited? So I feel fortunate that I got to go to New York in like 2019, right before like 2020, and just getting to get that full like New York experience that I don't think has even since I gotten back to full normalcy. I liked just riding the subway. It felt so cool just to like get around. Just that way. I felt so self-sufficient just getting from like LaGuardia to Manhattan using like buses and subways, and just how the streets are how they work, I guess. I don't know, it felt cool. Just getting around New York felt cool, especially with the subway.
I need to go back to New York.
Is the food at Yak and Yeti as good as it looks? I think
love
so. It is good. That's why we don't go very often, because we want to
Go every time.
So this is the roof. These are the windows. Yeah, these are the sides. Okay. And this is the back of the house.
Y'all ready for this?
Well, now this is silly. How does this work? Is this the base? This is the no. Wait, what? Oh, it is the base. Are you interested in doing a one-take video again? I loved it when you did one at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, so I like doing those. The thing is that most cameras, they have like an automatic shut off of like 30 minutes of recording time. So I'd either have to like stop and start it up. So it's never officially a one-take video.
Crap.
Wow, right off the bat. But yes, something I'd like to do again. All right, Jabroni is heading to the airport.
Please
gonna watch the rest of this
safe.
later. Fly safe. Best of luck. Hopefully
Maybe-
it's okay since the holidays are coming to an end.
Maybe we'll run into you.
Maybe we'll run into you. Yeah, I can't wait for Nintendo. I mean, I can wait. That's everyone else says like I can't wait. And it's just like you can wait. Like you waited this long. Like I could definitely wait, but I'm excited for it still. Does that make sense? That makes me sound kind of haughty about it.
Duh, I can wait.
I can wait. I can wait. I don't want to. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Excited for all the new.
Yeah, me too.
Excited for all the new Avatar stuff that's going to come out. Oh, the last Airbender Avatar. Yes. They're making an original Avatar team movie, and then they're making a new Avatar Earthbender Avatar series, which is so exciting.
I'm sad.
So saying it's the last video for a while. I don't mean like a while, just really until I can like catch up with the 2022 stuff and have that.
Did you
finite.
say something while I was gone?
Well, I just said that this is probably gonna be like the last like video for a minute until I can edit the 2022 video, which is like it's different.
I need help.
So you're supposed to like hold it for like a couple minutes technically. Thoughts on Michael Jackson's dancing in Captain EO? I thought it was good. Michael Jackson's a very talented man. What he does is what I can't do. Oh no! You said it was going to be so easy with the
I thought
Lincoln
it was.
logs.
Oh, no.
But yeah, so last video just in terms of catching up with the 2022 video, which again I have it organized. The idea for the 2022 video was always that it would be in 2022, like at the end of the year. I think the first one that I did was on New Year's Eve. But as long as I can like justify that being the last video of that year before I start making videos for the next year. And again, this one doesn't count. This one's just a fun little live stream. Although I'll probably include it like next year. So maybe this will be the very first thing that I say in next year's 2023 rewind video as your house crumbles and falls apart.
I don't have the width to like hold it. I'm like,
sounds like a personal problem.
Stop.
Right. Goodbye, Jabroni.
Bye,
Thank you so much
Jabber.
for the super stickers. You're wonderful. Florida Panthers. I hope we see you again too. Thoughts on Chris Pratt's Mario? Those are my thoughts.
I don't have any thoughts. Like, I don't know. Just stop putting Chris Pratt in everything. I don't know.
I mean, we'll see when it comes out, right? Have y'all seen Avatar 2? No. I don't know if I need to rewatch the first one. I guess it's pretty much just Pocahontas, right?
What?
Avatar? The original Avatar? Because they asked if we'd seen Pocahontas. Have you seen Pocahontas? Avatar 2. We haven't seen Avatar 2.
Where did Pocahontas come from?
Because Avatar is like Pocahontas. It's like space Pocahontas.
I don't know if I ever got that.
What? Does anybody agree with that? It wasn't Avatar Space Pocahontas? You're doing too much at once.
Oh,
What?
I have to get him to connect.
It's impossible.
You're impossible. No, we have not watched the World Cup. We're not big sports people.
No, we have not watched the World Cup.
No.
I'm calling you out with a $20 super chat. Thank
Wow,
you
thank
so
you.
much for that. Please don't think that because I critique you that I don't like or respect you. You're my wife's and I favorite YouTuber.
Well, thank you very much.
That means a lot. And it's interesting to do this YouTube thing because there's this consistent like self-conversation about like why do we do this? You know, is it because like I want to monetize it and make money off of it? You know, is it because like I need that like adoration of strangers, of people that I don't know? liking and commenting and just giving me that sense of appreciation. Do I do it for us because I just really want to upload like videos of our like adventures and my family and stuff, and it's probably a combination of everything. It's hard to know. You just kind of
filmmaking and editing is like your hobby, and theme parks are your hobby, and just creativity is your hobby. So there are going to be times where you're doing content-based stuff just because that's your hobby.
I think just like everyone's idea of like criticism can be,
it's subjective. For
like
sure.
I think people think that I like delete comments sometimes if something's like mean or critiquing. And no, that'd be terrible. What happens is I think other people flag comments for review or if it's something that they interpret or see as some form of bullying or harassment.
Like other people do it.
Flag it, so then it's something that disappears until like I go into my like comments held for review, and then it's something that I can,
which you're not really good at looking at.
Look, I don't think to look for it because it's like you have to go into your comments and then you specifically have to go to the comments like held for review.
Yeah.
To just go from there, and so it's like I don't have a problem with people saying stuff on videos. Like it's fine. Like some of it I don't always agree with, or it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. This was just me filming a video. Like just having a good time in the moment. Like I was.
Comments are for.
And like or. If something is like comes across a certain way, like it probably doesn't come across the same way to like us in the moment. Like if it's something that you feel disrespected by or something, or it seems like you might be disrespected by, or something that I overstep with my family or something, like
we're human
in real life. We have conversations about that when the camera's not recording. So like I know everyone's boundaries. And that's why I don't record my brother's sister
kids.
My sister-in-law, my brother's wife's kids in that situation, because that's like a very like reasonable conversation that we've had that I'm like more than happy to like abide by. But criticism, it comes with the territory, like without a doubt. What I guess I like don't agree with sometimes is people being like, you're like, I'm the customer by watching this video, so you have to adhere to everything that I say, and that's
where it's like, no, I'm the creator. If you don't like it,
what's nice is that like I appreciate criticism in that sense of like it's good to know what the perception of something is from other people, when I put something out, like because like I don't know, like if I put out a video that's just like us like doing something really mundane or monotonous or repetitive or something like that, and or I do something that's like weird or uncomfortable, and somebody's like, hey, I didn't necessarily like that, and I don't want to see it in the future, then for me to be like, well, that's just too bad, you can go somewhere else, is like, well, that's just immature, But if it's me doing something that it's just like, this is just me living my life, then it's like, I don't know what to say to that.
I'm just living my life.
Nice. I'm kind of jealous. You got like little guys. I didn't get those guys at all.
Sorry, I suddenly got very serious.
I know.
Passionate about this.
No greens on top?
They're going to be my bushes in
Okay.
front of my house.
So now we're going to be all quiet as we like.
I can already feel my posture slipping.
You're going to bring yours to Arlo when you pick him up?
Yes. Here's a giant chocolate chip cookie with curdled icing.
Oh, it does come with Sour Patch Kids. Yay!
I just thought they were a snack.
Yes, I have finished the giant tin of marinara. I still love marinara, but it's going to take me a minute to have more marinara. I hate the word criticism. I like the word critique. Let your life dictate your content. Don't let the content dictate your life. You guys are fun.
That's what he does.
See, that's the thing, and I think that's the hard thing. Like, let your life dictate your content dictating life, because it's always going to be both, right? It's like if I make a video, it's because I wanted to make that video, not for the content, but because I wanted to make the video. It maybe comes across that like I forced the video by needing to have the content. Like I think like to that would be like if I went to opening day of Nintendo, like in California, right? And I was very vocal about like, I don't play Nintendo games and I don't really get what there is about Nintendo, but here I am at opening day, like the notification bell and subscribe.
I like your notification bell.
I can only get theme park burgers because you're subscribed. You know, like that's me in 10 years. Just so you know. But you know, that to me is always letting like the content dictate. Like if I actively choose, that's why I don't do first content unless like, and I've been pretty proud about this, where I don't do something opening day of unless like I really want to do it. You know, and then that corresponds to like you know,
we did
Hagrid's motorbike adventure, and I don't know, like it's you know, a lot of the times maybe I can't do an opening day thing because I work
we
for
have jobs.
because we have jobs. I work for Disney, you know, so that can be an impeding factor. You know, like I love Nintendo. I would love to be there opening day, but at the same time, I'd like to go a little bit later so that we can do other things that we want to do at the same time, like going back to Toontown.
Well, that's why we've been putting off our California trip for so long, because
we're always waiting for something to open back up.
Yeah, we keep waiting for things to open back up because it's like, if we're gonna go, we're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, so like that to me is like life dictating content, if that's like transparent enough, you know? Because like for me, if I'm like doing a silly video where I'm, you know, doing another dice rolling challenge, or if I'm doing a you know, Magic 8-Ball challenge, like, yeah, that's kind of like content dictating life, but at the same time, that was the point of it, you know? Yeah. Like, I wanted to go do that day, so that's why I did it. So it's like, I enjoy it when I have like a reason to go do something. Oh no!
Candy's everywhere.
Yeah, because it's like, otherwise I would have just like sat around at home, you know, and then I'd be that vlogger that only does things when it's like relevant to do. Like, oh, I'm only going to go to Disney when it's to cover Guardians of the Galaxy, or I'm only going to go to Universal when they have Mardi Gras or HHN or their Christmas celebration. So yeah, I think it's like, I'd like to try to be transparent, because like a lot of times people aren't transparent on YouTube, and like you're not obligated to be by any means.
No.
You know, like do what you want to do. I think, you know, but like also be like aware of critiques and criticisms, like at least how you're coming across, you know, like even if that's not accurate to how you intend to come across, like at least be aware of it, you know. And that's something that I think is helpful. And I learned by watching other vloggers too, you know, like what do people get on their case for, you know? And it's not like oh, I don't want to do that because they did that, but like if something's like accurate, I gotta be aware of that, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna finish this side and then I'm gonna start heading out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just to get Arlo.
Okay. Should we finish at the same time? I don't know. Do you want to come with you, or do you want to go by yourself?
That's up to you. Do you want to keep going?
I've been going for kind of a while.
Okay.
We don't play Disney Dreamlight Valley. I've been thinking about it.
No, but I watch streams of people playing it.
Really?
It's really cute.
I cut this off to put my little house on, and then I never did it. So I'm gonna move him over there. Thank you for doing this live stream today. You're welcome. Again, this is something that I've been wanting to do, and this is taking my mind off of stuff, as doing videos does a lot. It's, you know, it's therapeutic. It's nice. What is your favorite Universal ride ever, and why is it Jaws?
I actually never did Jaws. I know that is very controversial, but just like Roy, I was kind of a skittish child.
Hey. Dragging me in, and then I didn't even say anything. You're like, just like Roy, I was a little bit of a loser. Like what did I do? Just put nice thing on my house.
We found each other. So I never did it. I was always too scared.
I did them all. Back to the Future made me nauseous, and Jaws was scary. Concordation was really scary. But I'm glad that I got to do them, because not a lot of people can say it, at least like people in our age range that are, you know, that just decided to be vloggers or just moved here or whatever. I'm gonna try to do this.
Because I grew up in Central Florida. Although I think the first time I went to Universal, I was 8. And I remember the Grinch was meeting in Port of Entry.
Really?
At Islands of Adventure. And I was terrified. I did not like costumed characters as a kid.
Was he like Jim Carrey Grinch?
No, it was like the
Grinch.
like the
Like the Grinch.
Well, you know, there's like two Grinches. There's like Grinch Miss Grinch, and then there's the Seuss characters.
That's what I'm saying. Grinchy Grinch.
Yeah, he was like I look like somebody made me out of a sock Grinch.
Damn.
And I was very scared.
I was scared of Chuck E. Cheese.
Me too.
I would run up into the tubes whenever he came out to hug everyone. I'd be like, not today. Bye.
I had my birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese like consecutively for like a few years, and I still feel bad because I remember like some person's parent that of a friend of mine that was at my birthday party made a comment.
This party sucks.
They were just like, why is she always having her birthday at Chuck E. Cheese if she hates the mouse? And I'm like, I like the games. I don't know. I did have my birthday at Pizza Hut once because I love Pizza Hut so much.
You mentioned that. What part of Orlando is good for families and is close to the parks? Like Hunters Creek, like Windermere, Kissimmee, like those are all really nice.
Winter Garden,
like places. Winter Garden. Let's see, I'm gonna put a little spot right here and here for my little guys. Roy, would you ever do YouTube full time if the opportunity came up, or would you prefer something more stable? I don't know. Like it's interesting because like back like when I was like displaced, not even displaced, when I was like furloughed from working at Disney, I was technically jobless. So all I did was YouTube, and even then it was like definitely challenging. Like it's something that I'm glad that I got to do at the time, but that's how I knew that I'm a person that like appreciates like that kind of structure of I'd like to be able to go somewhere that I know I'm going to be scheduled, and I appreciated that. Like I'm not saying no to it, but like just to have YouTube be the only thing that I did. And then there's that creative factor where it's always like that thing in the back of my head where it's just like you're only uploading and monetizing somebody else's creative content, you know? Like that's not a super exciting thing to think about where it's like I'm going to Magic Kingdom and I'm filming a fireworks show and then I'm uploading it on YouTube and I'm monetizing it and making hundreds of dollars. I don't make hundreds of dollars like, you know, some people do, but yeah, I wish I'd, you know, and then maybe that's why I do the creative, I call it creative. That's why I do like the, you know, challenges and stuff because it makes it feel like it's a little bit more me than just feeling the need to run into a theme park just to film some new show or new POV of a ride and then uploading it because that's just it's too easy. You know what I mean?
This icing is so curdled. It's gross.
Oh yeah, yours. Did you need it enough?
I need you more.
All of my like little guys are falling over here.
Alicia said the gingerbread houses look good. Thank you again for great content. Hope to see you in the parks this year. We hope to see you too.
Absolutely.
All right, I'm gonna get myself a little doorknob and call it a win.
You're gonna call it a day. I'm gonna.
He said, "Don't you dare cheat on Pokemon and go to the Nintendo grand opening." Wait, how's that cheating?
I mean, they're like
Aren't
they're
they
not
the same umbrella.
They're not. They're like they're buddies.
The buddies. Oh crap! I've been doing the back door.
Okay. Really?
Yeah. There's an official front door, y'all. Sorry.
Oh no, my balls! They're everywhere.
This is not OIB after hours, I promise.
Last year I did the Orlando Informer event, drank 3 butterbeers in a row, and gone to Hagrid's twice.
Yo, that's the best night ever.
Do not recommend the butters before the ride. I've never gone to an event like that, and I just like I know the people that go to it like really enjoy it, but just being able to go whenever I want, like knowing the times to go, when to go to like avoid crowds and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like it'd be something I'd be curious to see, but then it's a very expensive event to go to, you know, and
do you want these?
Sure. Why not? We're almost done here because we probably got to go pick up Arlo because he's probably done.
I'm calling you out. Wants to contribute to my next Go Cheese Pizza. Yes,
Yay!
You are a fan. You get it.
Oh, dang it. I gotta make sure Arlo doesn't eat this when we get back. Okay. Thank you again. I'm calling out. Thank you to everybody again who sent super chats. And I need to make sure that I say that because you don't ever have to send money. You know, I don't have a Patreon, and that's always been a very conscious decision to do that.
The stream is getting too real.
Is it real? Sorry.
What's wrong with being real?
Can you say what sort of a job you have at Disney? So I don't want to, and it's not that I'm like trying to hide it or I'm embarrassed by it. It's just that because and I've talked about this before, that I like, oh, this house is going to come apart in any second, so we should probably end this soon. Yeah, it's just something that I just think is smart to try to have that separation. Oh, is this yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I want that. It was gross. Yeah, I want to be careful about that, you know. When I was displaced recently, I worked in attractions, and a lot of people like recognized me there, and that was like a lot of fun and really cool. But then I went back to my original position, which is hopefully like a long-term sort of a situation. So I want to be careful about that for now. But if it's something that ever moved beyond Disney or beyond that position, then I'll definitely talk about that. Missing some Roy ukulele. Yeah, I miss playing the ukulele. Do we still live across from SeaWorld? No, not at the moment. But we live in a pretty good place that's pretty accessible to Universal and Disney and SeaWorld, so we're happy where we are right now. Christian will be at Disney less than a month. Oh, I hope it's probably going to be a pretty good time.
Hello
in
from
about a month.
Scotland.
Alicia maybe in the parks around the 16th, and then again next month around the 17th of February. Again, pretty good times I think to come, just around not during the marathon, because that's when it gets really busy, at least around at Disney.
Is it hard vacationing away because of the pup and kitties? I wouldn't say so. My parents love having Arlo over, so they are usually pretty, like, as long as they're in town, I don't think they've ever said no to us bringing them over there.
They love having Arlo there. And then the cats are very self-sufficient. I've recently gotten an automatic cat litter box, and they have an automatic like water dispenser, and so they're pretty good. They actually like being alone. Oh, thank you again, Christian. Like, lots of virtual hugs. That's what we appreciate. Thank you, Mallory, for the super sticker.
Yes,
okay, so we're probably going to go so we can go get Arlo, because we don't want him just to be sitting there just waiting for us. I still play guitar. Yes, I do. Very smart to hide the job so the mouse doesn't get upset. I heard the mouse likes to use lawyers for everything. I don't think that he'd be upset. That'd be problematic if that ever came to a crossroads, thing. You know, and it's something that I anticipate having to deal with at some point, you know, potentially.
Hello from New York, and you love Arlo.
Ran into Mallory 2 years ago at the Polynesian, and you guys were great to talk to.
Oh,
yay! Thank you, Mallory. I came late to the party. I nearly identical shirts on purpose?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I put mine on first, and Roy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put mine on."
Yeah, because look at us. We match.
This should have been the thumbnail.
Saying to turn on Patreon. I don't know. It's like, if I did Patreon, it would need to be like a real, legitimate tiered like thing. I don't want to just open up a venue or an outlet to have people just send me money because I just go to a theme park and film ride POVs. You know what I mean? Like, it needs to be more than that. So if I did do Patreon, it would have to be this whole rewards system of you know, sending out my own like merchandise or some sort of like a I don't know, just like a reward in that sense, like an actual appreciated like thank you that would be directly compensatable or correlative to somebody sending money.
Yeah. Should we start?
Yeah. So off? Here are our little houses. They took a little bit less time, I think, than
mine came together pretty
the
cute.
Last time we did this a couple years ago. There's mine. You can hopefully see I have a lot of little Sour Patch Kids at the front there, and I guess I didn't make a hybrid with the Oreos, but I'll just probably end up eating that, which I'm kind of excited about. Like, instead of a house just having like a massive Oreo, just like the roof of like two roofs with like the in between. Okay, so thank you everybody for coming to this live stream. This was not announced at all. Our hands are disgusting at the moment.
I've had awkward hands for like 10 minutes
but
now.
I'm glad that we got to do it. I'm glad that we got to just open up the mail that everybody sent, because it's just so generous and it makes us feel just so appreciated. And again, you'd never have to do that, but it is so fun to do that. And our binder of just postcards and letters in there is getting so massive, and it's so fun to go back and look through that.
We're gonna have to buy a new binder soon.
So what I was talking about, the break in videos again, is just talking about
While he's editing this big one.
editing this video that I do, that I've been doing for a few years, and it's pretty fun. It's a lot to kind of go back through, but it is super fun just to be able to watch that back, just a few seconds of every single video just edited together all at once. But in the meantime, we will be going out and doing stuff. Just there might be just a little bit of time before that video comes out. Also, I wanted to talk about real quick before we leave, just again talking about what these videos are to me in terms of a distraction and how that plays a big important role in my personal life at the same time. And then this is also talking about the potentiality of like a break in uploads or something. Because I like to use YouTube as a place to put my life, and not all of it personally, obviously. But so I found out today that my uncle passed away, my mom's brother. He'd been battling with Parkinson's for a long time recently. My grandfather passed away from Parkinson's, and it rapidly just it ended up causing him to pass away from he was in hospice care, and my mom was very close to him, and so that's going to be something that we're going to have to address in terms of I'm going to be going up to Virginia, and obviously I don't vlog that stuff. Like that's like way too personal, that I don't. It's not even. I shouldn't even be like referencing that it's something that I could be doing, because it's I don't do that, So I appreciate everybody's like condolences and everything, and it's something that we'd been anticipating. It was sort of rapid up until recently. Caught everybody sort of off guard in terms of just like the last few days. So I'm very fortunate that I was able to go back home to Pensacola, able to have my parents come here to have a little vacation.
Yeah. It's just that awkward time right now between like finding out the news and then just kind of waiting to see like what next. So
what the family decides to do. So that will end up being something that I do next week. And so just needing to navigate that, and just just mostly for my mom, having lost both of her parents, now her brother, in the past few years, it's hard, it's challenging, and that's why it's important for me to be able to go home and be with like my parents, and anytime that they can come down here, and just being a part of their lives is so important to me, because it's so important to them. And my uncle's been on this channel, along with his family. And that's why YouTube is important. Like I know that I turn on, monetization for videos and stuff, but videos that I can have my family in, they mean a lot, because exactly for this reason, I can go back and I can actually relive those memories in those videos. And I didn't mean this on such a melancholy note. It's something that I just wanted to talk about, because I have done this in the past, where if any particular thing has happened that's more melancholy, it's something that I feel the need to address, just to pinpoint that moment in my life at that time. Yeah, but again, thank you everybody just for being here. This video is not monetized at all, and other than the super chats that people sent. So again, I appreciate you for that. So thank you for coming to this.
Well, I was going to say that's essentially like why we were doing the live stream and everything, just that like waiting to kind of see how things play out from here. And
right. And this is something that I've been planning to do. I've had everything on the couch back over here and just kind of organized, just like ready to do this, for a couple weeks now. And as this kind of being like the final conclusion to the holidays, and then this happening, this just definitely helps, because everybody copes, I guess, in their own ways.
And now we're going to go pick up.
And now we need to go pick up Arlo.
Happy, excited puppy.
He's going to look like a completely new dog.
Yeah. We're going to go get a new dog.
Yeah. And then we'll probably eat this when we come back.
Yeah.
So thank you so much to everybody who came. Thank you for the super chats and the super stickers. Thank you for the messages. Thank you for engaging with us, the letters, the postcards. It means a lot, and I know that I'm not a big channel, but I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying this communication that I have with everybody. If I missed anybody's comments, I hopefully have the live stream replay back on, so I can go back and look at these messages in the future. Thank you to Zeldorian. Love the videos, you guys. Sorry for the family loss. We'd like to buy you some dinner. Thank you so much. And again, this isn't an intention for anybody to send any monetary financial like compensation for that. So thank you so much. But if you I'm still going to be uploading videos. I don't want to make it seem like it's going to be some elaborate.
You scared everybody.
No, it just for me, it's going to take a minute to get this 2022 video.
It's the same amount of time that happens when you don't see a video from him for a while. It's not anything crazy.
Because I have to get out my external hard drive, and then it's like 6 different projects that are each like 10 hours long of like 25 videos each that I'm having to go through and pick out just like one little 3-second representative of that particular video. And then I render that, and I do that for all 6 of the projects. And then I import them into another project. And then and then that gets
if you guys are wanting to watch an Oiby video in between, go on Roy's Twitter and then look at the compilation video that he made of Arlo opening his Ducky advent calendar. It'll get you through the time.
I filmed him uploading every single Ducky, and I didn't want to put it in a video because I knew it was going to be like 10 minutes long. Okay. So I made it its own video.
We do have to go get him.
We do have to go get Arlo. I just ran my hands through my hair and got all of this up into my hair. I'm surprised neither of these fell apart. They probably will as soon as we sign off from the live stream. But again, thank you to everybody for showing up. Thank you for everything. I'm excited for 2023. From here on, it has the potential to be a good year. So wishing the best for us, for you. And thank you so much for coming along with us on this journey that is YouTube. So we'll see you soon. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Goodbye.